Motion 7 carries. Motion 8 is for task order number 13-3, general services between Bowen Collins and Bridge Valley Water District. Mr. General Manager.
If it's okay, I'll take time over there.
Is this tied into number 11, Aaron?
Item 11?
Yeah, the Lynn Christensen.
Yes, it is. They will be, well, to a point, they're it's for the same well. So it's well number 2, Bunker Grill, which is right next to the Bunker Grill Park. That well recently failed, and it was not too long ago. It was pulled by Lynn Christensen, and they worked for us. And so it was pulled under warranty to be looked at and see what the failure, what caused it. Upon pulling it, we did a video of that well, and we found 3 holes in the casing, which allowed a gravel pack to be pulled into the intake. And that damaged the pump that was still functioning. But at the same time, the motor failed, which the manufacturer warranted the motor, but the pump itself and the casing and those things aren't a warranty item. And so this item, item 8, is so we can get the pump up and running again, we need to fix the holes in that casing. And so that's,
But for this, it's for them to go in and determine
so this is for both
the
the Collins.
specifications of that repair,
Exactly.
right?
For the engineering services on fixing the casing and the holes. Do you have anything to add, Mike,
And then, of course, you guarantee that this will solve all those problems for that well.
we're hoping.
No,
this,
they're not good.
this well, I believe it was drilled in '91, if I remember right. It has a thinner wall casing than a lot of wells we do. This actually predates the water dish. It was the county drilled it for the Winter Farm User Association under a grant of some sort. And it has mild steel on the screen. It is stainless steel, so it has dissimilar metals, and I think it's caused some of the casing to grow faster than others.
I remember it was the best water in the valley at the time.
Yeah.
It
We
is
used to
great
go
water.
there and fill our sparklers bottles.
It still is the best
But
water.
you need to treat that water, would we?
No, we don't treat it.
No.
We just chlorinate it for the residual. And so it is. It's a good well that we'd like to keep going and doing this maintenance to patch those holes. And the process we're looking at is actually to sleeve the whole upper blank casing. So if there is any other weak points, this sleeve will cover that as well. And so hopefully it'll lengthen the life of that well.
The sleeve go outside of it or inside?
It will go clear up to the top of the casing.
Inside.
Correct. So it will reduce the inner diameter of the casing, and but everything will fit back down at that.
Excellent.
Okay. Very good. Somebody want to make a
Well,
motion?
well, number 31 is also in this. Do you want?
Originally in the how I wrote my memo, it did encompass well 2 and 31 in the same item. Under how we did it, we have 2 separate task orders from Bowen and Collins, since they are separate wells. And so in the process, we ended up breaking them apart in the agenda. So
It's dealt with by number
we're actually it's broken
item
up by
number 10.
yeah.
Takes care of it.
So we're gonna
Item 10.
So item 7, basically they're going to diagnose it. Item 8 is they're going to then bid out this to the contractor to fix the problem.
Mhm.
Is that?
No, item
Eight is
7
the
was Sand Hill Loop
Yeah.
and.
Oh, I meant 8. I'm
Item
sorry.
8, if
Yeah.
we're going
And
to
then-
diagnose it, then item 10, we're going to fix it, right?
yeah, item 11 is for the work that's already been
Been done.
done.
Yeah.
Or there's a portion that's already been done under the warrant well.
But they're going to prepare the bid to have it.
Correct.
Yeah, once we bid wells number 2 and 31 out, as a result of the design that Bowen Collins will do, then we'll come back to the board for the approval on, once we open the bids on those.
So I need a motion.
And
on
those
that.
are all items that have been budgeted for.
That's correct.
Right, and we're covered on all of these.
And that's what the expenditure form
Number
is
8.
designed to show you.
Yeah.
I guess. Is the well one?
Yeah. Well, item, not yet. We can talk about
Oh.
one on number 10, but on number 8, to answer your question, Rich, item number 8, there's a total of $225,000 in that
Budgeted for
budget.
repair.
Budget.
work. 75,000 of that was for potential well failure, miscellaneous that we didn't know about, and that's what's gonna cover what's going on at well 2.
Okay.
The other 150,000 was for Bunkerville well 1 work that we were gonna do, and that is gonna be, we're gonna have to do the same thing with well 1 that we did with the Kitty Hawk and Mesa Boulevard. We're gonna pull off and not do well 1 and have to do the repair on well 31. Same kind of approach.
These are all things we should have done in the last couple of years, just getting around to them, so. Okay, so I'm looking for a motion on item 8.
I move that we approve the task order for between Bowens and us and Bowens and Collins to investigate the holes in casing well number 2 and to prepare the plans and specifications and a contractor bid for rehabilitation of well number 2.
I'll second it.
Okay, I have a motion, second, all those in favor, raise the right hand. Aye, the motion carries. Item 9 is for our general manager, I believe, for a contract with task order 13-4, contract Bowen and Collins.
Our SCADA system, which is the system that our staff uses to monitor what's going on in the system electronically on the computers, needs some maintenance work done on it. It's a computer program, and as you know, all know, computer programs become outdated and have bugs and things like that. This task order with Bowen Collins, Bowen Collins wrote the initial program for us when the arsenic treatment plants came
So it's their
online.
fault it went bad then.
No, it's just, you know, tweaks, because
Get it back.
Microsoft has their tweaks, and
Yeah.
anyways, this task order is for us to contract with Bowen Collins to do the bug fixes and maintenance to the SCADA system. We have budgeted $20,000 for fixes on the SCADA system, and this one's for $2,886.
I hope your family's gonna have a good Christmas, Mike, 'cause
I was just wondering which cruise they were going on.
most everybody else stuff slows down in December, but it looks to me like you're picking up. So I hope this is on the record, your wife reads it, you should get something right.
Yeah, we get this razor blades, huh?
Then you can quit breaking your hand.
Anybody wanna make a motion on item?
I make a motion that we approve the contract between us and Bowen, Virgin Valley Water Districts and Bowens and Collins to perform maintenance work for the district's SCADA system as identified by the staff.
For $28.86.
Yeah, in the amount of $2,886.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay, I have a motion second, all those in favor, raise their right hand. Motion carries.